Hey guys, it's me, Jinky10. Wow, welcome back to another video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Today we're going to be doing another reaction video, and we're going to be reacting to Jackson State or Thunder versus Alabama A&M. I think they're called S.T.I.X. I could be wrong. I think they're called S.T.I.X. Let me see if I can find their name on Instagram. Let's see. Ignore that. So, okay, Alabama A&M Drumline. Let's see. Okay, I can't find their name. Let me see. Wait, Alabama A&M University's Drumline name is called, oh, that's just the name of their, wait, what are they called? They don't have a widely publicized distant proper name? Oh. Okay, I was right. They're called S.T.I.X. Yeah, that's what they're called. S.T.I.X. S.T.I.X. So yeah, we're going to be reacting to them in this particular video in 2025. This was at the Lad Pebbles Stadium, wherever that is. Oh, it was in Mobile, Alabama? Oh, it was in Mobile, Alabama. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at that performance. This was brought to you by Lamik's Videos. The link to their YouTube channel will be in the description below, and along with this, or mainly the video to this, the link to this video will be down in the description below. So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to this video, and yeah, with that being said, let's get this video started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Lamik's Videos. Jackson State has always been one of my favorite drum lines. Their band is good too, but I mainly like listening to their drum line. Who the heck? Wait. Who's that?
First and 10, Alabama A&M Bulldogs.
Wait, their mascot is the Bulldogs at Alabama A&M. Move, cheerleader.
Brown's pass is incomplete. Brings up
she's in the way.
Goal to goal for Alabama A&M.
Move to the other side, cameraman. They need to. They're gonna have to work on that solo. So y'all playing the solo in the beginning of the battle? Go on. Yeah. My suggestion, I'm not saying this in any, I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but I don't think most times you should be playing a solo in the beginning of a battle. That should be like during like the end or during the middle of the battle, not during the beginning. That's just me.
Pass is incomplete.
Their bass drum's form is a little different than how I usually would see it. At least the guy in the back. Bass drum in the way back. This one looks a little off. I'm guessing this is Alabama A&M's PI. That has to be their. He has to be their percussion instructor or something.
17, Joseph Jr.
I'm not that much of an expert on judging bands that well, drum lines that well, and the swag, but so far everything sounds clean. So why aren't we seeing Alabama? Like, that has to be Alabama A&M playing. So why were they able to see them play just now? I can barely even hear Jackson State. Like, it just being straight, it's just only showing more of Jackson State. At least up her choice here.
Morgan on the quarterback keeper. First and 10, Tigers!
This has to be like some type of classic or something. That's all, cause since this is in Mobile, Alabama, it has to be some type of football classic.
Miller on the carry. Tackle made by number 90, Big Glenn.
Why is the movements from? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Why is the rocking movements from bass drums and tenor drums look so off?
Miller on the carry. Tackle made by number 90, Big Glenn.
That looks so off.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10 yards to go.
I heard this case before. I think that because they played this against Southern back in 2022. It doesn't sound as aggressive as how Southern how it doesn't sound aggressive as how it sounded when they played this against Southern University back in 2022. So this is Alabama A&M playing right now. Quint solo. That was clean, Jackson State. Not gonna lie. In my opinion, that did sound clean. Finally, we're getting to see footage of Alabama A&M. Finally. Oh, back to Jackson State. Okay. Now you're not gonna show Alabama. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be almost there seeing Alabama A&M. can hear them. I just right now we're not able to see them. Their snare drum sound, their drum heads sound a lot different than how they used to sound. Considering they're also in the S.T.I.X. They kind of almost sound like MEAC drum heads. At least that's what it's like they're tuned. It's like they're tuned like MEAC drum heads.
First and 10, Alabama A&M.
Okay, tenor drums. Let's see what Alabama A&M tenor drums can do. Okay, no offense, but I will have to get that solo round to Jackson State. Jackson State sounded a lot cleaner and more. It was not rushed or anything, or just not all over the place. And the dynamics were there as well. As for Alabama A&M's tenor drums, y'all need to I like the solo too, but I think y'all can do better with just having to like do more practicing on that and just working on tempo issues. I think y'all got more tempo issues. That's just me. It sounds so clean. Gosh. It's a snare solo. Okay, that did sound clean. That sounded clean. I think, is it me or did that solo sound a little repetitive? That sounded clean, Jackson State. Ah. Is that Alabama A&M's drum major? Was that a Poison reference? Because he did the intro. Dun, 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 dun. Low key, I think I would have done. I think I probably would have done if I had not gotten into Alabama. Not to Alabama. If I had not gotten. If I hadn't gotten into Savannah State, one of the options I probably would have been was being with Alabama A&M. So I believe I did get accepted to Alabama A&M, or at least that's one of the schools that's in the SWAC that I got accepted to. Langston, I got accepted to there, and Alcorn. Oh yeah, and Stillman. No, it wasn't Stillman. Was it? No, it was Dillard. It was Dillard. It's hard to do so many visuals in the stands, man. We're mainly doing these movements and in the stands. Why is the drummer? What? Hold on. Why is the drummer getting mad? Or why is he reacting like that?
Davenport on the carry. Second on a goal for the Tigers.
That did sound clean, Alabama State. That did sound very clean. Okay, I heard this case before. The same case they put against Southern. Adam. Okay, I'm about to say, like, why is it all black? I was gonna say that, but never mind. I rock with the snares, rock with the quints, and bass. I also rock with the basses as well. And then of course, I definitely rock with Jackson State. So, is all of sections besides the cymbals, all of their all sections from Jackson State, are they all males? And some of the people that play cymbals have a few females? Because I really see a lot of females in Jackson State's drumline. I rarely see a few. Okay, not bad. Alabama A&M. So Jackson State just did the bass drum solo as well, I guess. Okay, the rocking movements that the cymbals are doing here, that does look pretty cool. Why do they sound so good? Wow, we're just gonna just ignore the rest of the bass drum solo for Alabama A&M and just go straight to Jackson State. Only got 3 minutes left. Okay. Okay, I didn't get that. I almost lost track of counting just now. Oh, he said, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna say it. He said sugar honey iced tea. Yeah, I didn't actually say it, but I said, you get what I'm saying. We could play it one more time. Where did the percussion instructor go? I'd be so confused sometimes on the time signatures that they be playing in these cadences. Y'all sound better than Fort Valley State's tenor drums. That's for sure. My gosh, man, like Jackson State's tenor drums. Y'all never cease to amaze me, man. I commend y'all. Okay, so that was it. Well, yeah, so that was the whole video. That took me almost 40 minutes to react to. But yeah, but this video was 30 minutes long, so love the video, Lamic's videos. I really did enjoy reacting to this. If you guys want to know if you guys want to know the real truth, I would have to say Tuskegee, not Tuskegee. Why am I saying Tuskegee? Sorry. Jackson State University. I think they won this battle because to me, in my opinion, they sounded clean. They sounded more. It looked more the movements look kind of better, and it just didn't sound like most of the stuff they weren't overplaying, or it didn't really sound, at least a few of the stuff didn't really sound a lot like it didn't. I didn't really hear a lot of muddy stuff. So as for Alabama A&M, y'all definitely showed up and showed out. I will give y'all that. But there's just, I mean, y'all just need to do at least a little bit more practicing. But other than that, like Alabama A&M, y'all sound good. But like what really is a drumline practice for y'all in the SWAC? I would have to ask some people that. How is it? What's it like having to be doing drumline practices in the SWAC, the MEAC, the SEAC, and the CIAA? Like I don't really know, because most drumlines, they're not really the same. But I'm just kind of curious, like how do y'all practice? And I'm not saying this out of no disrespect at all. I'm just curious on how y'all really practice with each other. That's all. Because, like I said, most drumlines they sound very different than how we usually be thinking. That's just me. Because I didn't march in the SWAC or the MEAC. Because for me, before I got into Savannah State, they were still in the MEAC. I was a senior in high school up in New York at that time when they were still in the MEAC. And then when I got down to Georgia at Savannah State University, that's when they were changed to the SEAC before the pandemic. And yeah, we didn't really go up against a lot of competition, drum lines or bands other than Benedict and Fort Valley and now Albany State. Besides us having a battle against schools like Texas Southern at Honda Battle of the Bands, or having to go up against Bethune-Cookman. That's just that. But yeah. But that's going to conclude today's video, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more to this, the link to this particular video will be down in the description below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So this is me signing off. Peace.